Hey guys, so this is the set that goes with the press-on nails. Anytime you ever order a set of press-on nails from me, you get the cuticle pusher with the nipper. You also get a nail file, a buffer, an alcohol pad, some glue, and some sticky tabs. The sticky tabs are just in case if you choose to not want your nails to last long. So right here, we're going to prep the nail. Prepping the nails is extremely important. And whether you're getting acrylic nails, gel nails, press-on nails, you really want your nails to last, especially if you're paying someone to do it for you. So the foundation for anything, whether you're building a house, whatever, doing your makeup, foundation is very important. And so it's the same with getting your nails done. You want to really make sure that you have a really good foundation to set those nails on. So this, it takes a little bit of time, but it's so worth it. So here we're just pushing the cuticle back. And it's so important to push the cuticle back, because if you don't, the cuticle will get stuck to your nail bed and it'll make your nails look really old really fast. And before you know it, after you get your nails done, you'll have this big space, this big area of new nail growth. So when you do this step, you make it so that you push the cuticles as far back as you can so that your nail growth or your new nail growth won't show too quickly. So after pushing the cuticle back, you want to go ahead and trim the cuticles. So this step right here is a step that can be skipped. I don't skip it, but you can. And I say that because in beauty school, they teach us to not trim the cuticles. They say that, you know, if you keep the cuticle on, that will make it so that you when you trim the cuticle, you can open yourself up to bacteria. So that's the reason why. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten your nails done and the nail tech refused to trim your cuticles. If that ever happened to you, please don't be offended. It's not that they don't want to do it, but it's just that's what is taught in beauty school. Me myself, I prefer to trim my cuticles because to me it looks better. But I have to just, you know, be honest and let you guys know that. But yeah, in school they teach us to not trim the cuticles. So but me, I trim my cuticles all the time. It makes my press on or my acrylic nails look really good. And I have not gotten any skin infections or anything like that. But I practice proper hand washing as well. And then the implements that I use, I always make sure that they're clean. And that's another thing, guys. Before you use this cuticle pusher, please make sure you wash it with hot soapy water, and then also wipe it with some alcohol. I normally use 91% alcohol on my implements. So and then don't share this with other people. There's certain chemicals or that we use as professionals for implements that we use when we have to use the same implements on other customers, but this is for your own personal use. So I would suggest that you only use these for yourself. Please don't share this with other people, because then you will open yourself up to infections and things like that. So yeah, I don't know if you guys ever seen one of these implements and wonder like what is it for, or instruments, but that's what this is. This is a cuticle nipper. This helps to trim your cuticle, but you have to be very careful with this. It's very sharp. So and it takes practice. You know, even sometimes I don't do the best job on myself with using this, but it definitely does work. You just have to just be careful, take your time, little by little, and please keep this away from the kids. Keep it away from the kids. Keep it away from your pets. Keep it away from anyone who may not understand what this is used for and could possibly hurt themselves. If you don't understand how to use it, if you think you're going to hurt yourself, practice a little bit. Or, like I said, you can, if you feel afraid to do this, you can definitely skip this part. Or maybe try on a little bit on maybe one finger. See if you like it. If you don't like it, skip it. But just make sure that you clean it first and take your time. Please take your time. So I'm just doing just one hand because I don't want to take too long to show you guys, because there's still a few more steps. However, I do want to make sure that you can see it well. And anytime that I go outside of the camera, I'm so sorry, but I'm nearsighted, and so sometimes I just forget that I'm recording, and I get the camera put my hand too close to my face because I'm really trying to look and make sure that I'm doing it right. And then I have to think like, oh wait, I'm trying to record a video, so I have to bring my hand back a little bit. So I'm really sorry. Anytime my hand went out of view, that's because I just was so into what I was doing that, I forgot that I was recording. So I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, and then it kept going out of focus. So yeah, so just be careful when you use the cuticle nipper, and you want to make sure that you go all around the finger, getting those little pieces of skin that's always popping up. I know I get those little pieces of skin that pop up on the side all the time. So you can use this to get it off. If you don't want to use the cuticle nipper, you could just use your the nail file. All right, so I'm just gonna move to the last finger, and then after that we will take our focus from the cuticle and focus on the nail. So this nail, the pinky, is kind of tricky because it's so small, so it could be difficult to get up in there, but it can be done. All right, so it's got a little bit more to go. And after you use it, you want to wipe it off too. Wipe it off with some alcohol. Yeah, I'm really trying to get in there. It's so important to make sure you go around each and every nail and just take your time. So I'll be done with that nail shortly. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the nail file, and you can actually use either side of the nail file, and you just want to go in and knock off any dead skin or any pieces of nail that may have been sticking out. And also, if you notice, my nails are already really short. So I have some nail clippers, so I went ahead and just clipped those nails down on that hand. So that's another step that it's really up to you as far as whether you want to keep that step or remove it. But I trim my nails down because I prefer, when I do either acrylic or press on nails, I prefer for my nails to look like the fake nails are my nails. So I always trim down my natural nail. You will very rarely ever see me wearing my natural nail, and that's just my preference. So if you're someone on here and you're like, oh, that's not healthy, cutting your nails off, and this is not the video for you. I'm gonna just say that this video is for those of us who wear press-on nails, those of us who wear acrylic nails. This is not for those who want to just wear long nails, or natural nails without doing these steps. These are the steps for people who want their nails prepped for press-ons or for acrylic nails. So I prefer to cut my nails all the way off because it's really going to last better. If you leave your nails long and you put on the acrylic nails, the nail bed, that's the extended portion of your nail bed, is not going to stick properly to the press on nails, because most likely your real nails, they might have a different curvature from the curvature that is on the press on nails. So this is what I do, and it works for me. And if you believe that this will work for you, then this video is for you. All right. So I'm just showing here that the buffer can be used as well if you don't want to use the nail file. The only thing about the buffer, buffers are used to make your nails nice and smooth. So that's why I prefer not to use the buffer, just because I don't want my nail too smooth, because I want to have some type of texture for the press on nails or the acrylic nails to stick to. So me personally, I don't always use the buffer. However, if you feel that the nail file is too harsh for you, then by all means use the buffer. I'm just demonstrating here that either one can be used. So now we have I still have a little bit of glue from my previous nail set, so I'm just using the nail file to trim all of that off. Additionally, I want to say this kit can be used even after you have your press on nails on. You don't have to throw it away. You can still use this through the duration of having your press on nails. For example, if anything happened and your nail come off, you can use the nail file to clean out the excess glue that may be inside of the nail, so that you can stick the nail back onto your finger. The buffer can be used as well. Maybe you got some press on nails and maybe they might have been a little bit wider than you thought they would be. You can use the nail file or the buffer to trim off any excess on the sides. So yeah, this is pretty much it. After you get the nails all cleaned up, then you want to, I still had a little bit of glue, so I'm gonna take that extra glue off that finger. Yeah, I'm glad I wear my own press on nails. I did wear a set that I bought from the store because I was like in between doing my nails, and I really wish I would have done that because those nails were breaking so fast. They did not last at all. They were very, very flimsy. But I'm not going to say what kind of nails they were because I don't want to put anyone else's business down. But yeah, I just wouldn't buy those again. All right, so now I'm just going to go around my natural nail. Even though I already trimmed them, I still like to take the nail file and just go over each nail just to make sure that they are nice and round and have the right shape that I need. And I'm not doing any speed ups in this video because I really want to show in detail how this is done. So I don't want to speed each nail up. I'm just showing you in real time. So I know this video is a little long. So you are more than welcome to fast forward or skip or go down in the description and just skip to certain parts. So after I finish shaping my nail up, then I'm just gonna just clean them and then they'll be ready and prepped to get whatever service I need. So I just have just a little brush that I like to use. And after I use the brush to clean off all the excess, then I'll take the alcohol pad and I'll just wipe each nail. And this part is important. Actually, I wash my hands before I use the alcohol pads. But if you do wash your hands, just make sure that you use an oil-free soap, because that's the thing. We want to make sure that there's no oil on the nails, because any additional oil that would make it so that the nails don't last very long. So now I'm all set. We're ready to go. We're ready to put on either press-ons or acrylics. Next step.